Okay, here we go. Well, let's try this again. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to another evening of fun and games with a little bit of rain. Definitely looking forward to 45 minutes of awesome racing. We are tonight at Kota. As you can see, wet patches all over. Not too sure if it's going to be driving. We're going to be driving in straight lines, or it's going to be drying up soon. But let's see how tonight goes. Let's quickly double check all the streams, all the chats is up and running. Okay, cool beans. I don't think we're going to be a lot of guys tonight. Maybe one or two will join, although free practice is nearly to an end. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty, let's check. BMW, McLaren, Ferrari, Ford. That's basically that for tonight. Wat sê Shaal? Van die see af. Nee maar lekker man, lekker. Welkom. Net gou kyk of hierdie YouTube channel nog so 'n bietjie hakkerig is. Die res is so far so good. Shaal, enigiets sien daar op YouTube channel of die Twitch of hoe ook al sou sê, geef ons 'n skreeu my chom. Free practice is over, so we are going straight into qualifying in the next 44 seconds, and I'm really hoping that everything else is running smoothly on your side. Shaal, ons is weer daar by die see my chom. Kaylin, hello, welcome. Don on the YouTube chat, hope everything's good on your side.
Green line, give it all you got.
Alrighty, and they are off for qualifying. Let's see what the next 14 minutes on a wet track is going to do for these guys. Okay, so put this over there. Dankie Shaal vir die feedback, thanks a lot. Ren dit by die see ook of ren dit maar net op die skermpie my vriend? Alrighty, so while we have got some guys on the chat, Kaylin, sorry you couldn't join, thanks for joining in the chat. I know you're going to have an eye on our superb racing tonight, and everybody's going to be leaving the curbs behind, focusing on straight line speed and staying out of the mist. I think that's going to be the main thing Not too sure what the views are like tonight. I don't know who's going to be in cockpit view, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be that awesome to see from the inside, and I hope everybody's radars are on at least. And Freaky, welcome. If there's anything on the stream you would like to change, just give us a holler. Shaal reën by die see met lekker honeymoon weer, my chom. Net so, keep the curtains closed and the bed warm. But yeah, enjoy it, my chom. Enjoy the time off, and we'll see you when you are back, and then we will have a braai together, né? Soos ons nou sal sê. One of these days. Righty, I don't know where to spectate. I don't know what the guys are going to be doing. I'm waiting for the first lap times to come in on qualifying. I think it's going to take a lap or 3 just to get the tires warm, not to cut too much curbs. I'm hoping some of the guys are running a little bit higher TC, just for in case. Jaja, Saunders. Dean, who said he hasn't got any practice in. Let's see where he ends up tonight. Meneer Mostert. Okay. Who's in the front? Shane is going on the back straight. First on this lot. Coming all the way down. I'm just not a big friend of this track. I think I need to have a lot of seat time to understand this track, and ja, ek weet nie, is nie my maat nie. It took me a while to get my 3 track medals on here, but I'm sure these guys had the whole week of practice and dedication to have a clean and fast race tonight. Righty, let's see, last corner for Shane. Behind him is Gerard, 217. Gerard not too far behind. Here need to catch up a little bit. The rest of the cars are coming through now. Here we go. Van Heerden not far behind Shane. There we go. Lap times is lap times. We've still got about 9 minutes left. Let's see where these guys are going to start. And that first corner, at least the track is wide enough for these guys just to stay off the curbs and obviously not take each other out at the same time. Mr. Shanahan still hasn't done a lap yet. Well, a clean one as yet. I think he's trying to get those tires nice and warm. These two is battling it out. I don't know, slipstream. Hopefully something will help. into the last sector. I think this is the most difficult sector of the track. You need to get your lines through every corner to make the next corner a little bit easier. Unfortunately, Donovan has a little bit of a injury and he is in recovery for not racing tonight. Freki, same situation. Family time. Charles, honeymoon. A couple of names missing tonight, but unfortunately, you know, it's that time of the year. We've got children, we've got family. Yeah, and we have to obviously work in as much as we can for December holidays coming up. Alrighty. Ooh, it's looking close here in the front. It's looking really good. Another 6 minutes left. Buitenbach not too far off the pace. He can definitely still cut a little bit more. JT really pushing the McLaren. I think we're going to have a good battle tonight. At least, well, with everybody, I think. Mostert, I think he just needs to get the hang of things. McLaren is definitely capable of doing faster lap times. Alrighty, 5 minutes to go. I don't have a beer tonight. I've got some clean Coke for the week. Staying in the pits. Charles, I'm hoping you have at least got a cappuccino going there in honeymoon. Donovan, my chom, seker 'n pilletjie en 'n watertjie. Breekie, ek dink jy het 'n bier. Natuurlik moet jy 'n bier hê. Gelukkig bestuur ons nie vanaand nie. We are staying at home. There we go. Van Heerden 216. Well done. So I'm saying it's going to be really good to see where we end up tonight. Everybody's tires are warming up nicely. Not too sure if there's a dry line as yet. I don't think a dry one, but a line should be done now. 12 cars, big track. Possibility. Let's see if I can Mostert, JT, Buitenbach, Shanahan. In your ears. This is the view from a cockpit. I don't think he is racing. Don't think he's doing cockpit. I think he's got bonnet view. His wiper is definitely not activated. Shane in the meanwhile. Most probably. Righty, JT wiper is also on. As you can see, he's definitely down. Definitely going to gain a little bit more on lap time. He just needs to keep the pace. Going through the last sector. And it's so easy just to get the line incorrect, and that means a little bit more turning circle for the next corner by losing some time. He's trying to definitely push through the last sector, back to 300 of a second down. Kom my chom, druk haar ding in die rooi. Last corner. There we go. I don't know if he's going to be making up a position or not. Yes, he's gone to 4th. Righty. 2 minutes left of qualifying. Not yet. Did it wrong again. I need that screen. Alrighty. So far so good. And we know that the Ferrari is also quite good in the rain. With the right setup, anything's possible. Charles, a lang brandewyn. Nee my chom. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Kalen Shankutse for the win. Well, you never know. He's definitely not far behind. As we know, Ferrari can do the wet, but Aston as well. Don't throw away the Aston. And then Shanahan with his. I think he's going to have a good race with Van Heerden. I mean, the previous race was neck and neck. So looking forward to it. I think the guys are really now understanding each other on the racetrack, and as per the previous race, we had so much fun, so much action, and yeah. All right, one for Shane. I don't know. I can't put my name on it as yet. Don't throw away Van Heerden. Definitely not. But you never know. Maybe we'll, maybe Saunders will come through, or even Pierre. Let's wait and see. Qualifying is nearly to an end. Alright, everybody just going over the line. There we go. Unfortunately, only 12 guys tonight, but hopefully things will be picking up for the next couple of races. Van Heerden, Koetser, Shanahan, JT, Jan Buitenbach, Pierre Groenewald, Gerard de Bruin, Dean Coetzee, Saunders, Stoffberg, Gavin and Ruan Mostert, and then myself in the pits having a lovely ice cold Coke. Oh no. Right, I think the guys are just making sure they got enough fuel. The pit strategy is worked out correctly, and so forth. And it all comes down to at least the first corner. I hope it's going to be clean. It has to be clean. The rest of the track is all just fall into line until the last sector, where you can always just try and nick a curb and hopefully don't spin out. Okay. And it's still raining. Thanks to MSA for the great rain that they have brought to us. There we go. There is your final verdict for qualifying. Looking good. A nice variety. Ferrari, Aston, Ford, McLaren, BMW all the way in 8th. Alright. I really hope those wipers are gonna be going crazy. Nou moet ek die regte knoppie druk, daar sy. Okay. I hope you guys are going to be staying tuned on the YouTube channel, Charles. We will be having the driver interviews after the race, and we are really trying to get this all in order and making this a bigger event for next year. We are still in trial and error from time to time, but we are getting there. Right, come now, server. Let's get the guys on a formation lap here. Time is ticking. I don't have a white shirt. Come on, server. We got Gerard in the background enjoying some donuts. Yeah, I think he also wants the server just to get going, and warming up his tires now is actually not helping at all. But let's hope this thing will stabilize and get us going. What fun and games. Freaky, thanks a lot. Yes, looking after your brother there. I hope he will just keep it on track, fall in line, read the driver in front of him, and just make clean passes. Really not too sure why we're waiting so long for the server tonight. Interesting. There we go. It took us a while.
Alright, we have some wet conditions. Watch out for curbs and exit, and remember to brake early.
Yes, team captain, we shall do that. Alrighty, formation lap. Waar gaan ek spectate? I think JT would be in there, in the mix. I think. Yep. Let's stick to JT. My drone is taking awesome pictures. As you can see, the crowd, the rain, marshals. He doesn't even have an umbrella, the marshal. Not even the crowd. I don't think it's raining with them. I only think it's only raining on the track. Righty, formation lap coming up.
Seconds.
Oh, I must press the drive button.
20 seconds.
Yes, yes. Righty. Martin, hallo en welkom hierso by ons. Ons is net ooms nie, ons is almal 'n klomp jong manne. Righty, nie veel gemis nie. Qualifying was baie goed. Guys kept it on the road at least, and now we're just going for the formation lap. Pushing to get those tires and brakes sorted out. JT with the same livery as the previous race. Me and Don actually had a discussion about the color. Charles, thanks a lot checking in the other YouTube channel. 100%. We are definitely upping the quality next year. Fortunately, that's the only best fiber that I could get at this nice house of mine. Alrighty. And you can see everybody gets on the throttle, on the brake, on the throttle, on the brake. I think JT's was probably running engine map something. I see his TC's on 5. ABS should be okay, but I think engine map will be for rain. Alrighty. Main straight. So glad to see everybody's lights are on. No hazards. Charles, you better share some photos from not inside the honeymoon room, but obviously from the coast side. En ons wil jou nie in jou speedo sien nie, nee. Okay. Getting to the last sector of the track. Oh no. Marco Button, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're on the formation lap, nearly coming to an end. I think some guys' nerves are a bit itchy. Not too sure what to do with the first corner. At least the track is wide enough. Let's hope we keep it together. Van Heerden, Shane, Shannon, JT. We'll be spectating on JT. I'll say, let's wait for the green one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello, Rob. This is a console league. I didn't see your chat. Welcome. Here we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
And they are off. Ooh, Shane, Van Heerden, everybody else. Alright, we can go a bit wide. Just keep it together. Alrighty, so far so good. That's it. Shane looks like he's taken the lead. Yep. Ooh, very, very close. Like I said, everybody falling into a line in the second sector of this track, and hopefully not going to be out braking or dive bombing when you're going to enter the back straight. Looking good, nobody's really taking any chances. I think we have chosen the right one to spectate on the first lap. Alrighty guys, let's don't dive bomb or take each other out. Shannon a little bit on the side, everybody else falling in line. So far so good. Rob, PC, well, a lot of guys are enjoying the PC. We are still enjoying our console racing. Alrighty, off to the last corner. Yes, Kalen, no incidences on the first corner. That's it. I don't think we must hold our breath too long. The guys are still close to each other. Okay, I want to jump to the top guys. Van Heerden. And Kalen, you have obviously called it out. Aston for the win. Not seeing any yellow flags as yet. Everybody is just hanging in there. JT's moved from 4th to 6th. So far everybody is nice and close. Dean hanging in there. Oh, the brain is gonna obviously catching up to Jan Buitenbach. Marco, even with the sniper that is not present tonight, yes. Well done to all racers for the first lap. No massive incidences or cars being taken out. Oh, that was funny. Alrighty. Shane still with the fastest lap. The cars are bunched up. Okay. Last sector. The thing is with PC, the views is just so much better, especially on spectator. But we'll all get there one day, on a rainy day. Alright. Gerard. No, back to the start line. There we go. Saunders doing the fastest lap. Shannon, sorry. Not too sure. Van Heerden maybe a little bit more fuel. Not too sure what his pit stop strategy is like. Yep, cars are falling in line. As you can see, we had a little bit struggling here at the back. Not too sure. Maybe a little bit not enough seat time for the rain. Gavin Mostert, lekker hier op sy eie. Nobody's chasing him. Thanks, Marco. I'm trying to get all the action. Okay, top three is still chasing each other very, very hard. Shanahan closing the gap. Rob, yes, I have actually done that in the qualifying. It looks like Shane is cockpit. Shanahan is, as you can see, his wiper is not flashing, so he's definitely on bonnet view. Van Heerden is most probably cockpit. His wiper is definitely on as well. Let's check. Next corner. Next corner. See the wipers. Yep. Buitenbach cockpit. De Bruin most probably cockpit as well. I don't know, my wipers go on automatically when it rains, so not easy to say, but whatever works for them keeps them on the track and not on the curbs. Righty, these three guys in the front. Van Heerden has catched up a little bit to Shane. Gerard still hanging in there behind Jan Buitenbach. Just the Gaza gap is a little bit bigger. Righty, woo, what was that? Next to each other. Not too sure who's going where. Not sure if Shane maybe outbraked himself a bit. But this is definitely the race to check, I think. Oh, let's stay on Van Heerden in the middle. Shanahan putting the pressure. Well said, Freaky. Nearly side by side with Shanahan and Van Heerden. Who is a clean pass? Not too sure if Van Heerden's put in a little bit more fuel, but Shanahan made a clean pass. Well done. Again, no yellow dots on the track. Everything is running smoothly. Marco all in time. I don't know how long Jan Buitenbach has been racing behind the scenes. But yeah, so far so good. He is doing very, very well. Like every other racer in LNR, we all start at silver and we end up in pro. I don't think Van Heerden is giving up the fight, and I see Gerard in the background looking on the side for Jan. This gap of 300 of a second behind him. Dean jumping to the pits. Pressure is on. JT is following very, very close. So far so good. Rob, thanks for the comment. Clean racing, yes sir, we try and keep it as clean as possible for as long as possible. But you never know, when you've got the jitters at the start of the race, anything is possible. As Marco said, we had a good clean race at Monza, which ended up a lot of guys in the pits. But it was fun, it was good to watch, and I don't think we're going to make that mistake very soon until the next Monza race. I'm so glad it didn't rain at Monza, right? It would have been even worse. I think we just got to cut the grass there. Alrighty. These guys have got a little bit of a gap now. Shanahan doing the fastest lap. And Gerard is definitely still chasing down Jan Buitenbach. And JT is just following the leader there. Falling in line. There's a little bit of a gap between Pierre and Saunders. Behind him is Stoffberg, a little bit further back. As you can see, Dean Kutsia has already did his pit stop strategy. 33 minutes left of the race. Ruan also has done his pit strategy. Everybody gets points tonight. Let's hope everything else just runs smoothly. As you can see, Shanahan. Oh, Shane is just using 6th gear all the way and keeping that thing flat out to even make a bigger gap between him and Shanahan. Rob, no, I don't think we've got anybody on controller at this point in time. Everybody has moved over to pedals and wheels. Trustmaster, Monza, Fanatec, Logitech, Moza. Yep, everybody's moved over. Shane doing the fastest lap. And the gap between these three guys. Jan, jy moet ry my chom. Ooh, I'm not too sure what happened here. Gerard did make a pass on Jan. We just missed that. Who moved out? Who moved out? JT went for a pit strategy. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we've got the guys tapping here. Shane and Shanahan with Van Heerden following the lead, waiting for a mistake, and Shane has kicked the curb, and that's what's happening if you don't line up for the next one. He's just gone to first to third position. Shane, relax. Give the guys a lap just to fall back into line and start pressing again. Gerhard's also actually slowly but surely catching up. While these top three guys are having a good battle. Shane with the fastest lap, still pushing hard on the Aston. Still 30 minutes left. Not too sure if they're going to splash and dash for the pit strategy. Van Heerden obviously a little bit light on fuel, I think. Even a traction control or an engine map change. Can't really see if it's still raining that hard. But hats off to these guys. So far so good. Shane getting a little bit late on the brakes. Trying to close the gap. Alright, the rest of the pack is a little bit spread up on the map. I'm not really seeing anything close except for Gerhard. That is still hanging in there. I'm hoping JT's pit strategy is working and it's going to be working out for him nicely in the next 29 minutes. Well done, look at this. Shane still with the fastest lap. I actually want to see what has he done. 2:17, nearly a dead one. Shanahan not far off. Guys' lap times are looking really good. Over the line they go into the first corner. Everybody gets on the brakes. Okay, near die mannery mooi man. Mr. Van Heerden lap times all in line. Near die mannery mooi. Van Wyk net soos jy daar sê, pros in white, silver or pro OM is in silver color. Van Heerden definitely not giving up. He's focused on those brake lights of that Ford. Thing close by. Weitenbach, big gap to Pierre, even bigger gap to Frans Stofberg. Dean Kutsia 6 of a second behind Sanders. I am sure that he will make a pass over there. These guys already did their pits. As you can see, the little green block. Unfortunately, this is the battle to watch at the moment. Ford, Ferrari and Aston. And it just sounds so great. Shanahan with the fastest lap. Ooh. Shane definitely catching up to Van Heerden. Watch the lap time. 16.7. There we go. That's the time to beat. Come guys, let's do this. 26 minutes left of the race. The Brain did a pit strategy. Buitenbach and Stoffberg. Piers moved up to 4th position. Far behind, but possible. Oh, these guys. Not too sure what wing they're running. But with the rain, I want to say nearly full. Not too sure on the Ford, but let's see who gets out where. The Brain back on track, everybody else out the pits. Charles, het jy weer opgetop met jou brandewyn, my chom? Don the Sniper, how's that meds for that toe, my chom? These three guys are definitely not giving up. Further down the field, everybody's a little bit spread out. Five seconds behind Gerard, then 2 seconds behind JT will be Mr. Sanders. And we got Dean. Jan Buitenbach unfortunately has moved all the way back to 9th. But you never know, anything can happen. It looks like a little bit of a damage there on the McLaren's nose. And it looks like a little bit of a duct tape there on the side. I hope the technicians in the pits did their job correctly. Alrighty, Mostert. Mostert has moved up a position, not too sure what happened with Gavin. Flat out in the back straight. Back to the front. Shane has unfortunately left a little bit of a gap. I'm not too sure if he's just hanging back to see what's going to happen between Shanahan and Van Heerden. And if they've got a little bit of a clash, then he can just sweep in and make up back those 2 positions he lost. Okay, the rest of the guys all in line, heading into the 2nd sector. There's Van Heer off here. Keeping clear of the curbs. Alrighty, Saunders, Dean and Jan flying over this curve.
We are halfway through, keep it up.
Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Spotter. Yeah, next question will be pit strategy for these top 4 guys. Who is going in when? Come Shane, can't drop the ball. Kellen has spoken. Pick up the pace. Righty, Rob, you still here? Enjoying the fast pace. Wait, oh no, Shane has... Did he spin? It looked like he has, well, nearly lost it. Definitely lost a lot of time. I think he went a little bit sideways. And now he needs to play catch up. Ooh, I can see he's a bit jiggy here. Alrighty. Okay, these two fighting it out in the front. Gavin. I hope he's not going to keep them back a bit, and this is obviously where Shane needs to catch up. But France with a high ping at the moment, as you can see, it went to red. Let's hope the server is going to be stable enough to keep that red one. Okay, they are catching up slowly but surely. Okay. Van Heerden giving Shanahan a good chase. I think all that Shanahan is seeing is a Ferrari in the mirror, which is definitely not giving up. Oh, this is just so good. And it looks like the Ford has definitely got a little bit of longer legs. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a line that has actually formed on certain places on the track. The JT do a undercut. Not too sure, Martin. He has definitely picked up there. 400s. Here's the battle. Here's the battle of tonight. And we have seen these two guys neck on neck on a couple of races. Let's go. They are definitely catching up to Gavin. The rest of the cars going into the second sector, just keeping pace. Marco, let's hope JP can get this done. Yes. Team STR Esports versus Team SBR. Yes, as you can see, the top, well, everybody. And then we got Team LNR in 8th position. And Gavin is also Team LNR. Righty, they are catching up to Gavin. You can actually hear the BM. Alright, Shane, let's catch up, my chum. Let's catch up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. The rest of the cars are all Van Heerden going a little bit wide on the curb. So glad he kept it together. There's one slight move can throw you off the track. Those curbs are not your friend. Alright. Blue flags obviously for Gavin. These guys are in a hurry. Okay. 16 minutes left of the race, but needs to be done. Top 4 guys and myself enjoying my Coke here in the pits. Alright, the gap is a little bit bigger. Jumping. Come server. Just need to hang in there. Thanks Gavin for going all the way to the left. Let these guys make the pass. As you can see, Gavin's BMW has seen better days. There we go, keeping out of the way for Shane as well. Thank you very much for seeing them on the track. Shanahan still the fastest lap. Okay, the gap has grown slightly. Let's go back to the midfield. JT. Behind him he's got Saunders. Behind him he's got Dean. And then Jan is all the way down to 9th. That's that little middle crowd, led by Gerard, JT, Saunders and Kutsia. We all know Gerard is definitely moving up to pro in the new season. There's a couple of guys moving up. Not a lot of races left for MSA till the end of the year, and then we have got another fun-filled, action-packed racing for next year. Looking forward to another season. Alrighty, midfield all fine. Top 3 guys, gap is a little bigger. 13 minutes. Somebody needs to pit. Van Heerden going on the curbs. Not too sure if Shane is catching up on that. Pierre enjoying his race. Fresh air. No pressure. Just doing lacquer laps. 20 seconds behind him we've got Gerard. Same here, just enjoying his race. No pressure from no one. Guys behind him will have their own battle. Saunders are catching up to JT. Alrighty. En dan Poppy met de reënjas. These guys are all sorted now. 12 minutes left. All gonna come down to pit strategy. Frans Stoffbergping has just dropped down to orange, so that's a good sign. Okay. What is that? Then we got JT's actually catched up to Gerard and followed by Saunders. Don't know if I'm looking at battle scars from Gerard's Ferrari all round. Saunders is definitely giving JT a little bit of a chase here. Martin, yeah, if pit shoju works out correctly, the gap is a little bit big. So I'm not too sure if Pierre will do a splash and dash and hang on to his position. There we go. Van Heerden has gone to the pits. I just want to see if JT is going to make... Oh, Saunders has made... No, JT needs to make the pass on Saunders. Okay, now let's begin Nabe. Alrighty. Van Heerden is exiting the pits. And we have got Pierre going to be making the pass. And he has done that. I think that position will be given back. Ooh, Pierre. The brakes is a little bit fading there on the Ford. But let's see how that goes. The gap is still 28 seconds between Pierre and Gerhard. Righty, now back to the guys in the front. This gap is enormous big at the moment. Don't know if Shanahan has done even a better lap. No, not yet. All steady lap times except for the last lap to 18. Alrighty. Hanan, Poppy, Hanan. Is this battle still going on here? Or is it just hanging a little bit back? There's 8 minutes left of the race. So definitely Shanahan, Goodser and Pierre needs to make a pit stop. Come on, boykies. This is the midfield that is still close. And with the rain, if you make one mistake, you can gain a position very quickly. First corner, Shane 5 seconds behind him. Pierre coming through the last section of the track, followed by Van Heerden not far behind him. Nobody pitted as yet. Van Heerden going a little bit wide. Okay, De Bruyn back into the pits. Unfortunately, I think that is a little bit damage control for Gerhard. That is too bad. Sorry, Martin. Yes, he could have been pushing hard for 4th overall, but unfortunately I think his Ferrari met a wall or two. You could see him moving up. Is JT still chasing down Saunders? In the last 6 minutes of the race. Sorry, Gerhard. Van Heerden. Well, let's see who ends where. Alrighty, off to the last sector of the track. Drive-through penalty for De Bruyn. Maybe just clicking over to 2nd gear for speeding, maybe out the pits, and unfortunately getting a drive-through penalty there. over eager, never know why, for what reason. Alrighty, they've gone for another lap. Shane's gone for another lap. And then these two guys. Ooh. That was close. That was very close. Van Heerden and Pierre Groenewald having a close incident. I'm not too sure if the brakes is getting too hot on the Ford. But Van Heerden is going to make the pass. Come on, camera. And they side by side was. Pierre giving him a little bit of a chase. Although Pierre needs to go for his pit anyway. And I mean, while you're in that position, hang on to it as long as you can. And enjoy the pressure. Oh, hits out the cone. Van Heerden cleaner out. Is he going to make a move? Definitely a lot later on the brakes by the Ferrari. Is he going to slipstream? Gerard had enough. He's just in the pits. No, I think that Ford has got the legs. Oh no, and maybe overheating on the tires, missing his braking points. And Van Heerden has obviously made the pass. And I think Pierre is going to most probably do the pit stop now. Although these guys are having a good battle as well. JT has catched up to Sanders. And we have Shannon and Shane both pitting at the same time. There they are. I'm going to jump back to JT here and Sanders. They are keeping each other on track. Not too sure what view JT is racing, but definitely a lot of mist on that windscreen. Alrighty, 2 liters has left the pit. 2 minutes left of the race. Pierre Groenewald still needs to pit. I hope he realizes that. Alrighty. Now we have got Van Heerden back chasing down Kutzer for the last 2 minutes. Shanahan not too far ahead. So far so good. I think this is the next battle. Oh no, JT has lost a little bit of time there between Sonners and himself. But at the moment the battle to watch is Shane and Van Heerden, JP. Although Shannon is catching up to a little bit of a traffic, and I'm sure there's a couple of blue flags waving for the leader. Who's that? Gavin? Could be Gavin. I don't think it's Dean. Yes, it's definitely Gavin. They're making the second. They're going to lap him the second time, but he's still here. He's still racing. Martin, yes, the teams are doing very well. Oh no, Gavin's gone off the track. I think the blue flags. Oh,
Okay,
maybe
the leader is
just...
on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
I see some damage on the Ford as well. Not too sure what happened there. Is he going for a pit? Oh, that's Pierre going for the pit right now, and I don't know what the result is going to be like. Back to Van Heerden and Shane doing the last lap. This is really looking good. Oh, series panicky. Alrighty. Is Van Heerden going to make a move up until the last corner? Oh no. Side, fine, no, not yet. He was definitely looking to go on the inside, putting the pressure on Shane. So great racing tonight. Getting to the last sector of the track. Not my favorite. Needs to have the flow right from the one corner to the other corner. Shane just needs to keep it right, not for Van Heerden to make a move. Off to the second last corner they go. Shanahan a little bit ahead, 7 seconds. Well done, Juan Shanahan. Ooh, all going nice and wide.
The leader has finished the race.
Close, close, close. That was the last corner. And well done to these two racers as well, Shane and Van Heerden. Just giving each other a good a good racing time. A lot of pressure. But this is awesome racing tonight, I must say. JT, Sanders, everybody coming over the racing finish line now. Dean Kutsia, 6th position. You got Ian following him. Pierre, unfortunately, he did clear the pits, but he's all the way down to 8th position. That's the result of waiting until the last couple of seconds to do a pit stop. At least he's finishing. Frans Stoffberg, Ruan Mostert, Gavin already in the pit. Unfortunately, Gerard, yeah, with his incident, not too sure what has happened there, but this is the final result. So I'm hoping everybody is going to jump to our driver briefing and results. Marco, I don't know, he's doing very well. I think JT's doing very well in pro class. Yeah, but let's just see where the final standing is at the end of the season, and who will be moving up, and hopefully that they will give him a good chase as well. But so far so good. And as we said, this is really a good clean race. There was 1 or 2 incidences. I just think the guys maybe met the wall, or yeah, things that I just couldn't spectate all on. But I think this was overall a very, very, very clean, good, wet race. Okay, let's quickly jump and make some changes here. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see who's going to join the voice channel. And that is your final results. And look at the spectator. He still hasn't done his pit strategy. And obviously not wet. Lekker man, lekker. Okay, let us do one of these quickly for the YouTube watchers. Alrighty, and then we're going to jump. Who is still on track? Oh, I can't view. Rules are we supposed to finish the lap after the finish line and then go to the pits. Yet again, small things for next year. Kyk of ek nog 'n chat gemis het. Well done boys. Yes, Martin, was good, clean racing. Well done to all. Righty, let's quickly jump to that one over there. Let's wait for the guys to jump in. I am going to make some changes right here. Now we need to move over to the other one.
Don't know where JP must join. Buddy.
I think all of us.
I think all of us. That was rough. Oh.
Good.
Mistakes for me, but yeah. Mm.
Shit, did they get a penalty? Oh.
He got it fine there. Yeah, I wanted to stay out as late as possible to not get into traffic. So
I was afraid that JP is catching us because I just couldn't see his time. It was just underneath PS name, so couldn't see his time. So I
two
decided
horrible outlaps post him. Like when he pitted, I was having two horrible laps. I don't know what happened to his pit stop. If it was maybe a miss box there or what.
he was about something like 2 seconds behind me when he put it.
Yeah, and he was about 2.5 in front of me. So I don't know if he missed his pit box or if he just maybe ran less fuel or I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's got their strategy, right? Alright, so I'm still waiting for JP. I did put it on the group for a reminder. Maar jy weet nooit
Also,
nie,
let's say it in the driver's briefing.
as well, yes. Okay, I think our time is a little bit limited. There we go.
There we go.
Hallo.
So,
Hello.
Hallo.
oh,
Was Mostert nou? Ons nie.
Nee, he left. He went offline.
Ag nee. Okay, Jan, jy's hier. Jy's happy.
Ja, ek sien so, ek's happy.
Fantasties. Frans,
Yes.
daar sy mic is aan. Fantasties. Okay, Mostert is nie hier nie en JP, jy's hier. Welkom.
Dankie.
Alright, let's quickly kick off with our race
Guys.
recap.
He's
With, I think-
JT's op pad hoor.
Who?
JT. He's racing pro am, not pro.
Oh, okay.
Oeh.
So in plaas van Mostert gaan 'n JT wees. Thanks for our server guys who's dropped the ball again with Pro and Pro Am. Mr. Sniper the Don. Okay, so for the top 3 guys in Pro, I mean, what a race. Shane having a good qualifying from there in the race, and yeah, as you said, one little small mistake cost you 2 positions. But Shane, run us through that moment.
I wasn't quite on the pace with qualifying as JP, but yeah, he had a solid one there. And then turn 1, I got a good exit, and then yeah, managed to take the lead and lead for a few laps, and then it was sector 3. Just messed it up completely, and then lost the 2 positions, and then just try to follow for a bit, and then bit as late as possible, and yeah, then JP was on me right at the end there. I started sweating properly, but yeah, no, good clean racing from all the guys that were around us, and I didn't see any incidents. But yeah, it was a really a tough one, that's for sure.
Definitely. JP, your view from the start of the race?
No, it was good. Good clean first corner. Shane had a really good exit on turn 1. First sector, because I saw on first sector I was faster than Shannon and Shane, and here at the end, like the tires started to fall off, and got pace again on the last 2 laps. I didn't have the pace in the race like on qualifying.
Unfortunately, there's always those little changes in setup and pressure.
Yeah, but I had to be careful in that first sector, so there was a few close calls. I almost beat Shannon and 1 or 2 times with Shane. So I had to back off a little bit before it caused an accident or something.
Johan, I think you also had a little bit of pressure from Van Heerden. There was a couple of
Yeah.
close moments where I saw that somebody's going to tap somebody on some corners, and it was really, really close.
Yeah, the problem with our sector, or the Ford sector 1 and 3, is as soon as you leave the throttle, you get a lot of understeer in the front. So I was losing a lot of time through the first and third sector, but pleasantly surprised on the back straights, the pace, the speed difference. When I saw that on lap 1, I knew, yeah, if I can just stick close sector 1, I might get him on the back straight. Yeah, and then unfortunately Shane made a little bit of a mistake, and yeah, that's it.
But it was really good racing. JT,
Still have enjoyed.
you had a good battle with Gerard, and then from there, I don't know what happened. I missed that, unfortunately. Run us through that.
JT's not here.
JC's not here.
Is JT nie hier nie?
Nee, dit was hy nie.
Okay, cool. Jan,
Was hy?
you were also in a little bit of a battle between a couple of guys.
Ja, and then the pressure got to me, and I went too wide. I touched the curb. I span out in front of Scorps. Tried to recover again, and yeah, did a few rookie mistakes in the pit stop. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I've achieved. For a guy that's started this a year and joined you guys,
Yeah.
it's been lovely. I've learned a lot and the guys in this whole sector group and LNR and SPR is just has been helping me all the way. And I see forward to a few more podiums and pushing out for the club events and MSA. And I can just say thanks for keeping us together and giving us this opportunity.
Jana, well, thank you again for joining. I know your brother was on the chat as well, backing up all the way. So yes, he was gunning for you to end good like you did at the moment. So well done on that. France, just hanging in there, lap by lap.
Yeah, no, pretty uneventful. I had a pretty good start, and just couldn't keep up. So yeah, had Mostert behind me, keeping me on my toes, about 7 or 8 seconds behind. So I had to keep it clean. In these conditions, you know, any small mistake loses a lot of time. So, but yeah, pretty cool.
Jan and France, a lot of seat time for the rain. How was your prep going for the race?
For this race, not that much prepping work. Not a lot of seat time. I had a lot of help with the setup from Freaky this time, and everything just fell into place and worked the way it was supposed to.
Okay, great. France, your seat time?
Yeah, not a whole lot. I put in a couple of hours over the weekend, but not too much.
Fantastic. Back to the top 3 guys in pro. Shane, JP, Shannon, again, thank you very much for great racing, great action, keeping it clean. Any motivation to the rest of the team to come and join MSA for next year as well, and so forth? Anything positive?
Yeah, just keep pushing. Seat time is the best practice or best thing you can do, and also just learning the tracks, where to brake, where to keep corner speed. So yeah, come and join us. It's fun.
Shane?
I think one can learn quite a lot from these sort of events, you know. Clean racing, I think that's what everybody wants. And yeah, like John says, seat time when you can, obviously, life gets busy. And yeah, I think also a good setup does help. And just managing tire wear and all that stuff, and eventually you actually get the grips of it. And yeah, it's really fun. Thanks to all the organizers and you for commentating, taking your time out for the evenings.
I must also chip in and say that Colin was also chasing you and obviously Aston for the win, but yeah, top 3 is top 3.
Yeah, I think Kalen said he had work commitments tonight, so, but yeah, I think he's definitely quicker in the Aston than me, that's for sure.
Alrighty. JP, anything from your side to add?
No, it's just good, clean racing from the guys. Let's keep it up, and hopefully new guys join for more competition. And yeah, seat time, like everyone else says. Without seat time, you're not going to be on top where you want to be.
Alrighty.
And just one thing, the next one, I'm going to be there for Shane and Shannon again.
That's it. That's what we want.
Looking forward to it.
Definitely on every race, guys, on every race. Alrighty.
What happened to your pit stop, JP? Did you miss the box or something?
No, not at all. Pit stop, I must say the pit stop was perfect.
Because you were quite far ahead of me, and I was like, maybe something happened there.
There was one point, I was behind Groenewald. It kept me up a little bit. But I saw it's like Groenewald was struggling or something. Couldn't, like he didn't have grip or something. So I was more cautious behind him.
I think his brakes failed him a couple of times. It looks like, from my point of view, it looks like
yeah, on the back straight, he braked on the curb or something. Yeah, and that guy was snaky on the back straight. So I tried to avoid it.
I think if JP had one more lap, he would have gotten me, that's for sure, though. Definitely.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining, and enjoy the seat time for the next one. And then hopefully we will see you in the pit box soon. So be good, be safe, and don't drive in the rain. Okay. Ons het nou genoeg gehad.